Hey family, it's African Osorico. So just popped on. I want to have a chat with you guys. We're seeing right now, we're seeing multiple incidents of white nationalists jumping out in different neighborhoods trying to intimidate people. We're seeing this a lot now. And, you know, I mean, yes, I do not like Trump. I can't stand the man, and whatever happens to him is probably what he deserves, okay? But at the same time, everyone wants to act new, like racism just started with Trump coming into office, when we know that's not the truth. America has been racist, has been biased, has been brutal against blacks, has been terrible to us, has tried to sabotage us in every level of life that they can sabotage us, from the food and the water to the medical, to the economic, to every realm with our children, from the pipeline to prison, in the educational system. America has tried to do everything that they could to us to completely destroy us. But God, but God, you know, but for God, we would have been destroyed. Had any other community, but our community, went through and experienced life in America as we did, they would be extinct. They would be gone by now. But the reason we're still here is because we come from a lineage of fighters, and we will continue to fight. Now, I'm not saying, because I don't think we should get out there and protest anything. Protesting in the streets does nothing except make you targets. How we should protest is with our dollars. See, we have to start looking at things the way they look at things. They're only affected by money, the loss of money. That's the only thing that affects them, okay? Because they're a bunch of greedy people. So we have to fight like that. We have to fight with that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Look at what's going on with Target. Even though DEI didn't benefit black people, okay? It just did. But we should be doing that with all of these companies, these major stores, these outlets. We should be doing all of that with all of them. We should not be out here buying high end as people, a lot of people, and I'm not pocket watching anybody do what you want to do with your money. But as people are going out here spending thousands of dollars on bags, on jewelry, on clothes, when we just saw on TikTok not too long ago how the Asians are showing us how they make the stuff for $2 or $3. If you're gonna buy those things, you just got to have them, then buy them through those means. Because spending thousands of dollars on stuff that depreciate, it does not appreciate. It's jewelry, it's clothes, it's shoes, it's bags. You know, we have to get out of the mindset. of giving communities our money that do not respect us, and they don't. They do not respect us as a community and as a people. I mean, hell, most of them don't even look at us as we're human. They would rather treat a dog or a cat with more dignity than they would treat you and I, a person, a black person, okay? And we have to really get that understanding in our mind, and our mindset has to uh, coincide with that. And so then we have to uh, stop spending our money places. You know what I'm saying? We got to do this, family, because it is coming to a time in this country where, as Black people, we're going to go through a lot of stuff. We got to pull together. We got to pull our resources together. We have to fend for ourselves because, you know, nobody is going to come and save us, but we have to do the right things as well. You know what I'm saying? We got to look out for each other. We got to protect one another. Men, black men, you have to protect your black women and children. Black women, you have to care for and love your black men and black children. We must come back together, and we must become the people that we are. We must. It is essential that we do this, okay? Because they're using every tactic that they can, and they're counting on us never coming together and never closing the wealth gap. But I tell you, we can. You know, I was just recently reading how black people spend 1 point something trillion dollars in buying things in America. Okay, and our dollar only stays in our community for 2 hours. Okay, 2 hours. When it comes to the Asian community, their dollar stays in their community for 21 days. For white people, it's something like 14 days, and so on and so on. You know, we have to get to a point, family, where our dollars are circulating in our community. Own a home, and whenever I need something, own my cars. Whenever I need something for my cars, I'm going to a black man. When I need my air conditioning unit fixed, I just had it serviced today. You know, it's a black man that owns the company that I deal with. My heating, my hot water, I don't care what it is. If I need painting, um, about a year ago, I had the whole house painted, and it was a black owned company. We have to start putting our dollars back in our communities because this is where we're going to close some of that wealth gap. That's one way we're going to do it. And then we have to be more aware of our spending habits because a lot of us just go spend with everybody. You know, when some years ago, it's been about 4 years, maybe 5 years or so, that I don't go into those nail salons. I do my own nails, okay? I'm not going into those nail salons and pay those people who don't, first of all, don't like us, who want to mistreat us, who want to beat up on us, okay, as black women and talk to us nasty, or as they're servicing you, they're talking about you and talking about how your feet look and stuff. I mean, why are we giving these people? And every time I drive past one, and I see a bunch of cars there because it's in a black community, so I know it's black women in there. And I just don't understand what more has to happen to us for us to finally understand. You know what? Flip those people. Let them make it off the crack, the white folks, the crackers, whatever. Let them make it off of them. Let them get their money from that community. They're going to go out of business if they're waiting on that community to utilize most of their services. They're not going to make it. They're not. They're making it by us. Whereas some of us, you know, uh, probably can't pay up front for our children's education, but they can. They're paying for their children's education from our dollars. We have to stop. I mean, if I, every doctor I have, nephrologist, uh, primary care physician, um, what is the other one? All of my doctors, dentists, all of them are black. We have to get back to the point that we once were. There was a time we couldn't go in white spaces. We should revert back to that. Family, we got to uh, care for ourselves. And I'm all for the boots on the ground, dancing and black people enjoying themselves and have. I'm happy for that because we need that. But we gotta also put things into perspective as far as to elevate our community. See, we've elevated others' communities. Now we gotta elevate ours. We got to. We have to, family. So, I just wanted to come on and discuss that, you know, and just say, keep doing what you're doing, Black people. I'm loving it. I do see that we are embracing each other more, that we are actually loving each other more, that we are actually there for one another. I'm seeing it. I really am. And I'm happy to see it. And I want it to continue. And that way, we have to love each other. Black men, we love you. Black women love you. And black women, I know black men love us. They do. Absolutely, they do. All right, family. I thank you so much again to the new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please keep coming. We enjoy it. Drop a comment in the comment section. We love to chop it up with each other. And sometimes we don't always agree, but we agree to disagree, and it's okay to do that. All right. All right, family. Thank you so much. Please like and share the commentary. And as I said, subscribe if you're not subscribed and you're watching. I would love for you to be a subscriber. We would love to have you. All right, family. Thanks so much. Peace, love, and blessings to you. And take care. Bye bye.